Good to see y'all. Good to see y'all finally again for another Tony's Thoughts, even though I'm not really naming this as that anymore. But regardless of the matter, it's been a while since I've seen a movie. I spent the last 2 days, I spent Saturday and Sunday watching four movies back to back to back. Well, it was a ride. It was a ride. But I'll be pleasant to say that all four movies that I watched, which is spoiler for the next three videos that are going to be uploaded after this one, they're all good. At least I had a great time with all four movies. And we're going to start off with the movie Abigail, which is the last one I saw. I saw it last night. And I was pleasantly surprised of how surprising the movie was. You know what I'm saying? Because I have some pointers, right? And I want to get straight to the point because I don't want to make this shit long at all. I did not expect this movie to be as funny as it was. I thought the movie, most of its jokes actually landed, and it was very well paced to the certain degree. It wasn't like joke after joke after joke after joke, but everything it just felt authentic. It felt pretty good for what it was. Um, in terms of like the horror aspect, which is basically Abigail herself, um, I kind of was just thinking about Ready or Not the entire time. It kind of felt that way, but at the same time, it didn't. It's just a very unique take on a ballerina vampire bloody massacre thing, which is honestly just carried by Alicia's performance. I mean, like that was remarkable performance for someone that's I think she's like 14, 13, something like that. Like she's like my sister's age, you know what I'm saying? And that is genuinely impressive how well she portrayed this character. It's just remarkable scenes all around. Needless to say, I think all for me all performances were great. I think for me Alicia was the standout, but I'm glad Melissa got her final moment. You know what I'm saying? She gets to shine in this movie more than she did on Scream 6, though I think Scream 6 was finally her good movie, right? I want to see more from her, especially from what happened when she got dropped from Scream 6. I'm just like infinitely supporting her now, not only because of her beliefs and how good she is, but also she is a sister. She's Latina like me, and we support each other. We support each other to the end, and that's how we do it. About the plot of the movie, the plot is very simple. It's just like these people kidnapped someone's daughter, and then they have to babysit her for the next 24 hours, and then turns out she's fucking vampire, a ballerina vampire, and then she has to kill everybody because that's the whole point, right? I don't want to give spoilers about the true plot, but that's basically the premise of the movie. And honestly, it's just a good time. It's really just like a nice movie you would go to see with friends or with a partner and just sit back and watch a nice little horror film. It is a kick back, relax, enjoy. Don't think too much about it film. You know what I'm saying? Like it does have its moments where it just feels a little bit too silly, too stupid. But who doesn't like a little bit silliness, a little bit of stupidness? You know what I'm saying? Like it does fall into a great sense of enjoyability. I don't know if that's a word, but I'll make it up. From great performances to amazing set designs, it's just amazing writing. Well, no, I wouldn't say amazing writing, but just a very enjoyable writing. It's a really good ride from start to finish with very well timed jokes here and there, and just overall something that it is a must watch in the theater. I would say this is a definite must watch in the theater. I'd say this is probably the second best horror film this year. I'm yet to see Late Night with the Devil. All right, it's coming out this Friday. Oh, actually, it's already out on Shudder. I will see it one of these days. But for now, this is definitely my second best horror film this year. I just really enjoyed it. This is probably something that doesn't get released nowadays. I mean, this is the closest we get to something a little bit satire in the horror genre, like something that kind of just like is self-aware of what it's going for. But regardless of the matter, this is definitely a must-watch movie. I totally recommend you watching it because let's just support ourselves. And I'm giving this movie an 8 out of 10. I don't think it's brilliant. I don't think it's boring. I don't think it's bad. It's just a little bit better than everything that has been released. The standards for this year are not really that high. So this movie is definitely a good time. You will have a great time watching this movie. You will laugh, you will cry, and you will just enjoy the bloodbath. And so that's that. I'll see you guys next time.